You're always there, always texting back fast, always saying yes, even when you're tired, always showing up when they call. But here's the problem. They don't see it as loyalty. They don't see it as kindness. They just see it as easy. And people rarely respect what's easy. It's a hard truth to accept. But when you make yourself too available, you teach people to value you less. You might think you're being supportive, dependable, even loving, but to others, it can come across as desperate or even invisible. Why? Because your time, your energy, and your presence have become too common. And in life, whatever is common gets overlooked. Let me say this clearly. You don't have to disappear completely. But if you're always around, always reachable, always giving, you're not being kind anymore. You're being taken for granted. Think about it. When was the last time someone thanked you for always being there, for always picking up the phone, for always being on call? Rarely, right? Because people get used to it. It becomes normal, expected, and over time it loses its meaning. People respect what they have to earn. They value what feels exclusive. That's just human nature. If you give away your time like it's nothing, people will treat it like it's worth nothing. It's not because you're not worthy. It's because you've made your presence too easy to access. Here's the shift that needs to happen. Your time is not cheap. Your energy is not unlimited, and your presence should not be taken lightly. Start treating yourself like something valuable, because when you do, others will start to do the same. Let's talk about what happens when you pull back a little. When you stop being everywhere all the time, something strange happens. People start wondering where you went. They ask questions. They become curious. In your absence, they begin to notice your value. This is something I call ghost presence, when your silence makes more noise than your presence ever did. You don't have to make a big exit or burn bridges. Just become more intentional with your time. Let's be real. You've probably been too available because you don't want to seem rude. You don't want people to think you don't care. But let me flip that for you. Saying yes all the time is not kindness, it's insecurity. It's the fear that if you say no, you'll lose people. The truth is, the right people won't leave when you set boundaries. In fact, they'll respect you more for it. So how do you fix this? Here are a few ways to stop being too available. First, don't respond instantly to every message or call. You're not on demand. Let people wait. Your time is valuable, not urgent. Second, say no without over-explaining. You don't owe anyone your time just because they asked for it. Respectfully decline. You're allowed to choose yourself. Third, create time for solitude. Not every moment needs to be filled with someone else's noise. Spend time building, thinking, reflecting, things that feed you, not drain you. Fourth, protect your peace. You don't need to answer every request, help with every problem, or be involved in every conversation. Step back, breathe, prioritize your mission, because here's the truth. When you're always there, people stop looking for you. When you're always available, your presence becomes background noise. But when you step away, people realize what they were ignoring. The goal isn't to become cold, it's to become valuable again. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is go silent, not out of anger, not to punish anyone, but to rebuild, to reset, to remind the world and yourself that you're not here to be used. You're here to grow. So if they don't respect you now, it's not because you're not good enough. It's because you've given too much without asking anything in return. Change that. Reclaim your time. Set your boundaries. Walk away when you need to. Not everyone deserves access to you. And that's not selfish. That's smart. Respect isn't begged for. It's built, and it starts with you.